Hey guys, happy Wednesday, and welcome back to another live stream. And I'm back doing Fortnite Save the World. It's been a while since I last did this, so today we're gonna continue through Candy Valley. We're on page 7 of 19. So, next mission we have is the ice sheet tumbles. We're unable to pinpoint Gravestone's location from home base. We'll have to find another way. Can only be completed in a desert or Thunder Route 99 zone. Collect tumbleweed movement data in a 52 plus zone, and I got to find 10 of them. 52 plus zone, either in a desert or Thunder Route 99.
Research. Spread them out.
Alright.
Okay, 52 what?
52 plus zone, either desert or Thunder Route 99. Next is Gravestone, and then Candy Valley Defense 3. Hey, IRL. How come I'm not getting volume?
It's loading.
Oh. Yeah, just getting wood and not.
What?
I'm just getting wood and not much data. I only got lucky twice.
Oh, it's not gonna 100%?
Hey, Jason.
I want it to be fun to watch, so I'm just waiting for editors to spice it up so it's fun to watch. But I'm gonna get that going. I'm probably gonna make some video talking about what I want to see out of Legends this year when quality of life changes. They never really miss with those, but by the way, I want this guy to get his impact. But I want them to address some quality of life things that everyone has been asked.
Okay, I found the third siphon.
And I can already tell you the number one thing I'm starting with is the CC limit. I'm telling you, I got something very nice cooked up for some things I want to see change. And the cool thing about it is I can also throw in suggestions for how to do it, and it don't have to be intrusive. It's very simple to do, and I've done it before. I put in awakening system, CC limit, there's a whole bunch. Guys, we're both will do for everybody. We are half reserves and no Chun or Goku. So looking desperate out there. Desperate also because I kept giving Tambourine my multi-Z power only for him to, I don't even think Tambourine or DKP are part of the main lineup now. I don't think they made it. I'm not kidding. I think the best team is the World Tournament Goku. No. It's gonna be the World Tournament Goku with the Green World Tournament Goku with the Kid Goku, the yellow, and then the later slot is probably gonna be Jackie Chun. That's gonna be the best Dragon Ball Saga team. Then your bench is gonna be the Green Yamcha, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and then the Max HP guy, so Roshi. You will forego one Dragon Ball Saga bench for those beautiful Senkai buffs. And so sad. So sad. Demon King Piccolo got done dirty, really. Strip back mechanics for higher multipliers, only for his multipliers to get just ruder. Find Kid Goku. 130% damage guard to 160. Damage multipliers near 400% versus DKP. Like, it's only a 2-week gap, and they decided, yeah, this is okay. Like, they knew it was gonna happen, and they just decided, yeah, I think we need more Goku instead. It's honestly kind of stupid. I feel bad for DKP fans. A lot of people waited a long time for a premium King Piccolo, but instead, listen, I know a lot of people that watch this have not seen OG Dragon Ball, and that's fine. It came out so long ago. The OG Dragon Ball did a fantastic job of giving really intimidating jokes, and Piccolo was one of those characters. The first example of, whoa, our protagonists are back in the court. How do they handle this guy? Because he killed Shamrock. I think the last one was that when Kid Buu went to the afterlife to trap everyone again, and when he found out that Goku and Vegeta could not beat the monster on their day. So there was a handful of moments where I felt like, whoa, how do our protagonists overcome this? Only 3 times ever. For people that really watch the show, Demon King Piccolo was like, holy crap, this guy is so awesome. I can't wait for him to get a new character, and then they get this guy. And then 2 weeks later, the Goku that everybody loves because it's Goku
So you're not gonna
overshadows
make any
the
noise now?
core and that whole philosophy of, yeah, we want to give tags unique characteristics. We want regeneration characters to feel like
No, it's
regeneration
okay.
by never dying. Just got destroyed. Kid Goku, he was more than DKP. Doesn't make any sense. This Kid Goku has better sustain and healing than
Time to
DKP.
go.
They already yoinked away that philosophy. They just chucked it out the window. They're like, oh, what Goku did? It's Goku. We can't have the burden of our philosophies here. We can't get bogged down by our design choices. Make it better. Cool. Just pretend he's a regeneration character. Just pretend he's, oh, he's a Saiyan, he is fast. Silly. That's why I'm
Nice, another one.
Thing with super high multipliers now. That's probably them just power leading this gen to
Nope.
a new gen or something. That's what I think is gonna happen. Alright. We are only like a few weeks past when that happened, and we already got a character that's sort of scratching the corner of the previous gen legacy characters. Like this guy can get
Nice,
that
another one.
damage with lower two card
Just
numbers.
one more.
The only thing that's holding
Keep
it back is
looking,
that
just
ally.
thinking.
I don't know about you, but that's like saying think outside
Got
the
it.
box, but the person is
Come over
just
here.
pressed against the side of the box. It's right there, dude. So who knows? We'll have to test out in game. If I actually pull the friggin' character, where is the Goku? Look at this art. I'll never see art like this again. Damn, that's a star more I left there.
Alright.
Cool. Alright, I can do two more. Hopefully we get them in the last 3 steps and the ticket. Otherwise, I have to go try. Sneaky bang test, sneaky bang hammer. Damn. Come on, man, at least some Jack Star. But not even a Broly, not even a chance, but just a screw you, nothing. Come on, help me out. Okay. Alright. You know what? Speaking of Golden Frieza, it's golden for Legends. They're just throwing Golden Frieza everywhere. I think they should bank on one of them. Wouldn't that be fun? It would be fun if they just decided to give it 1% unique equal to Dr. Zenkai, Resurrection F, Green, and Golden Frieza. It would be funny. They're not against giving power-ups to random characters so long as it follows a, little golden celebration. Like when we get a download celebration, they give you like this unique clip. Granted, it's probably one of the worst unique clips in history, but they gave you something. I think they did the same thing recently too. You're celebrating the same song they gave you lines unique, and then there's another time where for making jokes are involved. Remember in this really old art that modern transformation helped out, something like that. I wouldn't be against them doing the same thing here. I don't think old school is great size like he was. I think it's probably not the could get me like way more power up just because it's older. Alright, just drop it all here, dude. Everybody here, just microphone drop, golden, not golden frequency, but yeah, throw it in, you go, help me out, come on. Come on, just lose it. Yeah, damn it. You're supposed to lose the golden frequency. It's golden week, damn it, give him a break. Alright, that dude's the multi. Super Vegeta first character, multi soon. Probably gonna get red lines or the whole trunks. Alright, also, gotta jump in. And the journey continues. Here we go. Here we go. Hold on, we got the celebration weapon and the beginning of the second or the first week of May. That could be time for one more. Wait, Wednesday. Yeah, it could be time for one more Zenkai. I think if they Zenkai the Yellow Roshi, that's a good place to be. The max HP character, I think that's perfect. You can see that one down there. We got the whole pressure for it. Cool. Give me hope to clear with two somehow. Oh. Still nothing. Still nothing. Still nothing. Still nothing. I guess the game must have heard me talking about their design philosophy. stretches the sky. Epic. One of the strongest humans in existence. The guy has no relative character at all. Boxed off second form cell for hours with the Chinese. Think about that. A human did. And he has his own team. The man has his own team. Hit with the Kyle N16.
You get C, I get B.
Alright.
You say alright, good.
Bar up deserves the top umbrella too. Shame that you're bar up. I can't believe it's for sure. No box. Alright, gentlemen, I'm starting to get some more associated. It's only because my thoughts are out the window. I don't know what else to say. Oh, I guess I can thank you guys for giving the second channel some time. It's fantastic. I don't share on Twitter little numbers games. I like to be transparent about it because my second channel is a weird place. Weird in that
Just adored.
would have a very long streak of uploading things to be great and then I stop.
No.
Again, bounce back, but not as high as
It literally
before,
says
and I
reactivate.
stop. Because life is just easy for me. But this time, I'm consistently doing what I can to upload every single, as quickly as possible, so at least I think it's 5-6 times a week. And it's helping, it's growing back. Most people said you should probably just scrap the channel and start again because all the stuff that you gained are already dead and you're trying to revive the channel for more than what it needs to be. But I wanted to give that channel a shot because it has footage from like 4 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago. Walking Dead, almost like right now on a phone because there's what? I want this channel to bounce back and it's growing. YouTube gives you information on YouTube gives you all the information you need to see what's going on. And one of the stats that YouTube is returning people that subscribe to how long coming back and seeing your videos, and every month they grow. Every month I see it grow. So, January it was like 25K views. February it was 42. March it was 67. And now in April, we're already at like 90. Yeah, that's sure. Already at 90. So it's cool to see it continue to grow and awesome. My hope is that it continues and, by the end of the year, we see some epicness. I'm looking forward to seeing what kind of place we're at by the end of the year. All right, Jackie John. It's great. We're ending off the exact time the series started. Do the 3D tickets, and then we'll bounce. Start working on the showcase before that will work. Sorry, no, I got it. Where are our tickets at? 17. Okay, I'll take that.
There we go.
Yoink.
Alright.
It's work. I think I have enough 100 LOC cars that can go before story, and then Jackie John.
Oh, found it. another tumbleweed, but I already have what I need, so.
Just pick it up anyway.
Alright. Wait, this is something else.
So nothing plus, you don't have to do it.
Sky, 4 stars, I think. That was another version. Yeah, like one. More chance, man. That's not too low. Come on, man. Come on. Alright, come on now. Hold on. Wow. Characters in this house. Guess what we do? And I realized maybe it's better than I was trusting for years.
License information tomorrow.
Hmm?
License information tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Today reacting to your Monday Night Raw Hot Takes. Hot Takes is a weekly video series where I give you all a platform to be able to voice your opinion. Let's get to it and read your stupid shit. WWE has to pull the trigger on this turn next week. I'm gonna be honest with you, when it comes to the Austin Theory turn, this should have happened 8 months ago when people actually cared about this. And I'm starting to believe that WWE themselves don't even care about this, considering this interaction that hinted at some dissension in potentially Austin Theory's the legend turning away from Grayson Waller. I don't even think WWE cared because this segment happened during commercial break, so the majority of WWE fans didn't even get to see this play out. On top of that, I feel like WWE has kind of put themselves in the corner with the tag team because whether we like them tag team or not, Monday Night Raw kind of needs a countdown under as a tag team because the tag team division on Monday Night Raw is so barren anyway. So we're living
Which one should I get?
right now.
Here comes the
And I don't actually think that it's the right
The first
time.
one.
So I argue again, and I say this to you, that the Austin Theory return should have happened like 8 months ago. I know we're a year out from WrestleMania.
Go.
But what if they're always hinting at City versus Seth at WrestleMania for the World Heavyweight Championship? Royal Rumble is going to be in Saudi next year, and many have brought up the possibility that Sammy should win the Rumble. I think that we can see Sammy win the World Heavyweight Championship in 2026. I know that we've been down this rabbit hole multiple times. Is this the year that Sami Zayn finally wins the World Heavyweight Championship? I think that the answer is yes. I feel like the stars are properly aligning. Now that Jey Uso has already won the World Championship, well, I don't see why it'd be crazier for Sami Zayn to do the same.
Explore the town gravestone and prepare for a high noon duel with the deadliest Husk in Canny Valley. Battle legendary gunslinger Husk in a 52 plus zone.
Just press it.
He has to be a very much early odds-on favorite to win the dark. I absolutely do see a world where Seth Rollins is carrying this World Heavyweight Championship with this faction by his side into WrestleMania. And if Sami Zayn does win the Royal Rumble, absolutely he's going to be gunning after Seth Rollins. Funny enough, I do see Seth Rollins still being fairly far away from the World Heavyweight Championship picture because I feel like a lot of people are hoping to get in his way before he can even challenge for the World Heavyweight Championship. And I did
Hey, Con.
Spread water. His entire screen time is happening during Netflix commercial breaks for God's sake. And even when he is appearing on TV, he needs to have matches to develop storylines so as they get the tanking division of the show that doesn't care about tanking wrestling. I really like the idea of this being Austin Theory, but it just feels like they're so far removed right now. Because I would love this faction to use somebody that has a lot of potential that isn't up to that potential, but also at the same time by Braun and Seth. What did the crowd do to him? They erupted when Seth saw him, and rightfully so. Dude, this crowd was crashing me up because this crowd was so pro Seth Rollins, and I don't think that that was anything better than expected. There was a moment where Seth Rollins was trying to beat the crowd and chanting CM Punk. Then he was chanting CM Punk for the last like 30 seconds. Seth just awkwardly chanting CM Punk. And then Seth Rollins is getting cheered at him and Braun Breaker are even forcing his name. Like, I don't know what Braun in the middle of the ring. This crowd was sending so wrong Seth Rollins. But this Sami Zayn character, I call him. I always have to. So higher than now, holier than now. I do the right things. You're always the bad guy, even though he's a goddamn hypocrite. Considering literally like 5 months ago, he aligned himself with Paul Heyman and Roman Reigns. The same thing that he's condemning Seth Rollins for doing, for aligning himself with Seth Rollins. I said aligning himself with Seth Rollins. I meant Seth Rollins aligning himself with Paul Heyman. Listen, I made my work. You get what I'm saying. This guy is a giant hypocrite. He's just a giant Karen, by the way. That's his entire character. He is a Karen. He's not even my professional wrestler. The World Heavyweight Championship. None of the main events on Monday Night Raw seem to care about it. And now, when Logan Paul challenged for it, I guess we can't take it seriously at the top. I get what you're saying, especially in a show that's got Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker that's being managed by Paul Heyman, CM Punk is there. Like, it is a little bit far-fetched that the number one
Exploding? Yeah.
I am.
pro Logan Paul. You guys know that I get roasted for being as pro Logan Paul as I am, and I'm personally excited for Logan Paul versus Jey Uso. We'll talk more about that down the line, but I think that Logan Paul is actually the perfect opponent for Jey Uso. But it does beg the question: where the hell are the traditional main eventers, and why the hell don't they care about the World Heavyweight Championship? You would think with a champion like Jey Uso, somebody that's brand new to being a champion, that you would have people certainly buzzing to try and take the championship away from him. And the best thing that WWE can come up with is a feud against Logan Paul that I bet you will not go beyond just these few weeks of build-up and backlash. When you have this many heavy hitters on Monday Night Raw, and none of them are going after the World Heavyweight Championship, it does, in my opinion, make it difficult to see this World Heavyweight title as the top title. I like that Triple H is answer to the growing possibility to change. So is to put him in a feud with the one person those WWE fans is for. Listen, one of the reasons why I love the idea that they're putting Logan Paul in the feud. So it's one, I think that the brothers can actually be hilarious against one another. That could have been a prime and shame. So all it's going to get 2 weeks of build for this. But I love the fact that the internet doesn't know what to do because Jey Uso, like the internet wrestling community has been like public enemy number one. Not from me, but from many people on the internet. Public enemy number one. The guy that gets by far the most hate of online fans. But right there, right with it is Logan Paul. It would have been a little bit hilarious and poetic to see these online fans lose their collective shit, not knowing who to hate more. But when it comes to the actual crowd independent in the arena, this is also the perfect choice for Jey Uso because Logan Paul is actually hated by the people in the arena, and Jey Uso, as much as people online hate him, is beloved by the people that actually pay to go see WWE shows in person. I think it's a great choice. I really do think that it's a great choice. And what's interesting about this is that it doesn't entirely feel like I think there is a world where Jey Uso could eventually lose this. Don't get me wrong.
All right, that's all I'm at.
The heavy odds-on favorite, but it doesn't feel like this is being lockdown championship that no one else Jey Uso does not have that unstoppable aura. Yeah, I have said it many times before, and I'll say it again. This is the Messiah. Resurrected on Easter Saturday. This is a much better, more cunning, more impressive Messiah than the one that we had last time. Welcome back, Rossman. Yeah, I feel like you kind of hit it on the head here. The very cheesy entrance that you had at WrestleMania
Yes.
What?
Someone wants to have me on Fortnite. Alright. Okay, now it's time. Canyon Valley Defense 3. Install your second shield amplifier and defend your storm shield. Complete Canyon Valley Storm Shield Defense 3.
You have to do
Alright.
Press A. Press A. Come on. Thanks. What if you look at the shoulder? Press A.
Okay, you're still here. So what's your epic username, Colin?
It's the one down there.
That's a way more successful way to ruin wrestling than whatever the hell John Cena and Travis Scott fucking did at WrestleMania. I don't think that it's going to happen, but I will say I do feel like Jey Uso isn't unbeatable. I feel like it's possible. Like there's a couple percentages of the chance that Logan Paul could actually win. I think Logan versus Jey is a safe choice. It doesn't require a good story to build. I like Jey's promo tonight, and Logan does great stories tonight. Plus, you take the most hated guy and the most loved guy, it's easy first match to Jey. Yeah, the concept of the most hated guy versus the most loved guy is only true if you only factor in the people who but hey, but like I said, I think it's the correct choice, and it kind of sucks that they only have 2 weeks to build this. I just don't see how they can honestly build a really fun, good, intricate narrative. I think it's just going to be Jey Uso versus Logan Paul, and then cutting their match raises with one another, but I just don't think that it's going to get deeper than that. We only have 1 episode of Monday Night Raw to build this, and maybe that's just a scheduling problem. Just having like what it is to build WrestleMania off the bat of and then have what WrestleMania Night 2 and Backlash, it doesn't really leave a lot of room to develop post-WrestleMania storyline. And what's fascinating about Backlash is that it usually doesn't need a lot of building because you're usually just piggybacking on the storylines that you built at WrestleMania. But this year's Backlash is full of brand new storylines, with the exception of maybe Becky Lynch and Lana. Because Jey Uso versus Logan is new, Gunther versus Pat McAfee is new, John Cena versus Randy Orton is new-ish. Obviously, it's a story that's got legacy for 20 plus years, but none of these were created or built or built upon at WrestleMania. So we're starting brand new storylines with only 20 days to pay them off at PLE. It's a bit of a scheduling cluster mess. I felt like JD and the War Raiders there was actually pretty good. Now, if they had a Brigade and an unpredictable division, they could cook like a SmackDown division has been. Yeah, this is maybe the most alive that I've seen the tag team division on Monday Night Raw, and that to me is a good thing. It still feels like it pales in comparison to what was doing on Friday Night SmackDown, especially off the fact of one of the greatest tag team matches on Friday Night SmackDown history. But at the very least, I will say, I'll give it to WWE. It feels like they tried at least a little bit with the SmackDown, with the Raw tag team division. By the way, I have the New Day on commentary way more because that was the most entertaining that they've been ever since they actually turned heel. So I want to see more of that. Lyra, you can win against Becky to solidify her reign. Her promo can be underappreciated. In this match, will most definitely see the show. The story they've told so far has been great fun to watch. You know what's been fun to watch? The fact that we got a story. Any semblance of a feud, any semblance of a story is just a breath of fresh air for the winners of the mid-card, especially the winners of the Continental Championship that hasn't really had any story or any sort of actual build off of. This is the first one, and I love that it because they have history outside of the title. We have a first ballot Hall of Famer going after the title. We have somebody that could be a potential pillar of women's wrestling moving on in the future of the main roster. And you know what's funny? It's just these couple interactions between Becky Lynch and Lyra Valkyria. Becky Lynch has done a better job at the suitor of the future. Right? Massaging, moving, and elevating Lyra Valkyria way more than Charlotte did in the build-up to their WrestleMania match with Timothy Stratton. This is what I want to see more from the Becky. Becky's heel turn might have been one of the most seasonable turns ever after her explanation. Kind of reminds me of Kevin's heel turn in a way. It's funny because at first I was like, oh man, that heel turn just sort of felt out of nowhere.
Doesn't get rid of the starting, you still stay.
Yeah, this girl that I've been mentoring.
Going at the pace, obviously.
Now cuddle buddies with the woman that has tormented me for the past 6 years, put me in the hospital, attacked me every time she gets an opportunity. What I'm supposed to be cool with that? Honestly,
Do it.
I fucking vibe with what Becky Lynch said. Ivy Nile is too good not to be showcased every week. She's a good stepping stone.
You can triple jump.
She's got real potential. I've been saying this for a while. Ivy Nile, heavily underrated, very good in the ring, and not utilized enough. You put her in the ring across somebody that we all know is very good
Don't
at
uncheck.
with the greatest professional wrestler on the planet right now.
No.
Don't ask me, I will argue till the
Really?
end of time.
I said uncheck it.
Honestly, they had the best
Cancel.
match of the night. I mean, everybody wants to want Stephanie
Cancel.
for how good she is, but like, it takes two to dance. They had a great
Start.
dance. Honestly, Ivy
Ow. updating. Alright. Hey Al, welcome to the stream. Oh boy. The big picture. Let's get to the bottom of this. Track down conspiracy theorists' radio transmissions. Track down weird radio transmissions in a 58 plus zone. Okay, I only got five of them.
Whoa, no, 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 no. That's canceled. Make me go.
For them to continuously gas up this update, even I'm starting to think, okay, something big is coming.
A 58 plus zone. It just said 58 plus zone. It didn't say it didn't have specific.
It goes to show that they really want to go crazy for this year. So let's see what they got. News details: changes due to were adjusted. This notice covers a portion of the changes and adjustments being made in May 2025. So let's see what they're doing. They will be introducing an overhaul of permanent events. Hopefully, it's them finding an accurate way to list all the events. Right now, we just got, block after block after block of various events that are there. Some summon lineup changes. I think this has to do with the Master Pack stuff. If you still have Master Pack tickets, I mean, what are you supposed to do with them, right? I think they got to revamp some of those banners that just take forever to help out the different players in the game, because nobody cares about the movie that came out from like 1972. Tier adjustments. I assume this is like C tier, A tier, S tier adjustments. Maybe. I said before, the C tier boost is not enough for characters. A character being old and unused, most of the time it's not because of damage numbers and sustain. It has more to do with the fact that they lack the technical ability to keep up with the game. If you dash 100% damage inflicted and 70% damage cut, it'll just fall in line with what they said before, where, if we were to introduce a character with 200% damage guard, and while they face off against the previous gen characters, we assume you're just gonna get killed until, for 180 time counts. That is equally true for the tiers. So hopefully this means they're willing to introduce some mechanics and characters, make them people fix it in and find a way to make this better. So these characters are better. And they don't even get rid of the feature. That system came to the game because Legends of characters were only get 2 stars, and they get all by Zenkai characters that had monstrously higher stats. That was the issue. They decided to release 1200, 1800 power banners alongside the features, which is too much. I think if they did 1200 C power, was more than enough. The issue was always stars and stat difference. It didn't have to be metadata feature boost now. So, okay, and then adjustments for Zenkai Awakening boosters, I assume this is just like, 50,000 CC, dance, I think 60,000 C power, 1200 C power for the character, and then a bunch of Zenkai souls and like 2,000 C power for them, whatever. I think that's what that is. And then the following were updated simplifying character upgrades. We already know this. They talked about simplifying the amount of souls that you need, which is going to be by one item. So hopefully that is easier. Now, items so same. Yeah, we still have the OS and memory updates. We're going to do the same for iOS. Here we go. Overall permanent events. Some permanent events and the full power metal exchange shops will be ended. The Steam power for the event exclusive characters and event keys will be removed from their metal shop lineup. Oh, okay. If that's the case, then people that got these go on Red and below. Make sure to get that event done. You got 3 Steam power for those characters. I did the same for the new anniversary characters, so be sure to do those. They're all in the final tab. Events. So it looks like you want an overhaul for all. An overhaul for Legends Road characters. Right, okay. That's good. Maybe this means they're willing to introduce more Legends Road characters. Remember when they said, here is the ability to fucking start Legends Road, Super Saiyan Gohan that trained Goten, freaking Rock Saturn. We're gonna Zenkai him, then hit radio silence. That plan went out the window. I know for a fact, and I can say this with full confidence, that they were concerned that Zenkai all the Legends Road characters very fast would mean that the tag becomes too damn strong. Because all of their Zenkai abilities were stacking up. I know it sounds pretty stupid when you consider a lot of characters you see nowadays, but at the time, all that synergy for them, I guess, was a little bit nerve-wracking, so I guess they paused it. Fierce Battle, Family Combat, yes, this is back when we had the Family Combat Trio thing, and you could farm up that or something. Power Battle for Jiren, 7, Vegeta, Goku,
Found Storm Chest.
Ultras. Behold, Robot, Power 7, this is Omega Channel, the Ultra, and then Fusion Reborn, Super Vegeta. Okay. To go along with this, we are ending the missions and exchange shops connected to these events. Please claim relevant mission rewards for each exchange items as soon as possible.
That was the last one.
That's one of what?
That was the last one. I got that.
Of what?
The event
of the mission I need to do.
Then just say that. I'm not in the.
I'm coming.
You could triple
This
something.
means that there was this, what was it? There was, some spirit bomb. The old character. I didn't needed that character. And then I just needed play the same character. I think I talked about that. So, when I got around to it, that if they ever got around to power no characters, I thought about it. So, characters first. So, you may as well have some stars while you can. Okay. Plans to have you with the covenant. Okay, maybe not. So, what else? Summon lineup changes. You count on the increases in characters, but the following summon lineups will be adjusted. But also, let come back start the year. Okay. They're also changing the dash summon. Right again. Legendary start dash. Full time the legendary start dash. Someone update the legendary start dash pattern will be updated. Yeah. Okay. So easy way to keep going. I guess this is them trying to set up for a wave of additional players coming for the 7th year anniversary. Again, all the changes that they're doing, all the newsletters that they're sharing, all the information they're willing to share with us, just tells me they feel very confident that they have an amazing company. My expectations continue to grow every time the newsletter comes out, even though it shouldn't, because setting the bar high and then failing to meet it is disappointing. I'm setting myself up for it's on me. I set up the expectation, and then even my expectation was I can set myself up for that. But I'm getting excited. I'll have to see. Supermassive Factory and Tutorial 7. Yeah, percent. Tier adjustment. Okay. In response to increasing player abilities will be adjusted. Tier effects and tier effect analysis season that rating match starting. Details of changes to change, strike, and flash defense up to damage guard. That's pretty good. So before, what would happen is your character, if they're in C2, for example.
Are you serious? Yeah, drone.
You don't have to do it.
It sounds like
There's another survivor we need to help.
You don't need to do that either.
Alright.
Boss again to introduce battle that for focusing episode from S and C tier and the damage input that are okay, so they're just saying screw it, don't care anymore. If you decide to use I don't know, this one is a good example. If you decide to use Cookie Saga, Super Saiyan Vegeta, the little one that had blast armor, might only use one of those, the Bojack and Yellow Gohan. If you decide to use that guy, Cookie Saga character, you get 60% of the 30 extra damage per episode battle member, and then I think it's 70%. It sounds like you're saying scrap that idea, just give them 100. There's no point in keeping a character and restricting them to a specific episode when the character already closed. There's no point. Just give them 100% damage, which is the smart way to do it. I agree. Zenkai Waking characters damage and that amount will be adjusted. This is smart too. There have been instances where a character was easier to Zenkai stuff and it being crap. When for Zenkai Waking, it's 8% damage. I don't know why they stopped at 8. They didn't try 10, they didn't try 5, they didn't try 20. No, they decided 8 was the better choice. The red Android 13 is the best example of this. He was in C2, so he got the 100% damage inflicted when he ran with other, similar movie saga characters. When he got a Zenkai Awakening, they literally gave him some lint and a shoelace for a kit, and then he got 8% damage inflicted. He became crappier after the Zenkai. So I think they should scrap that idea. Some Zenkai Awakening characters should be restricted. So the character stinks, it doesn't matter if it's Zenkai or not, they stink. They suck. Well, then they give a full ball. That's a good idea. Zenkai Awakening boosters. Since current souls, Rising Souls, Zenkai Souls will no longer be available, Zenkai Awakening booster rewards will replace the souls. Totally understand that. Additionally, as of the next Zenkai Awakening booster mission will be just Zenkai Awakening. Again, this is smart too. Some of you would have to wait a week to get a character to Zenkai 7. I don't think it makes sense. I get it. It's their way in having to invest in and whatever. I don't get it. I don't think it was fair. Let people get the characters in Zenkai 6 very fast, and then the last Zenkai 7 from something else or whatever. I think I would prefer to just let people get there all the way. Update. Simplifying character upgrades. I assume I got a hint at where the change was. Something that's it. Simple system will be removed to help streamline characters. Yep, it's that specifically. So I told them to see the lux is fine. It's the same. We talked about this. Guy.
Hey, Luigi Gamer. Sure. What's your, name? What is your username? Alright, that's all of them.
Or decide to give power to the 1% Zenkai, that's fine too. I think that's what they're going to do. And then they're going to talk about something in the update. I think they're going to show off some of these changes, some of the UI changes, and perhaps one of the things that canon changes, I think they want to introduce giant characters. Genuinely. I found it suspicious that we haven't seen Goku. I really do find it suspicious that Goku's not here. I think they want to show that. I think that giant characters will have some sort of playability. I don't know how it's going to work, given the camera panning. I don't think it's going to be a bunch of quick time events. I think they're going to find some way to introduce a battle system solving the
Oh boy.
What's his name?
Levi zero
Spell it.
L
Capital L.
no E V I 0 90 51 7.
This is not accepting.
Luigi Gamer, for some reason it's saying that you're not allowing friend requests. Alright. I was asking. No, he's asking for my username.
Fred Boy Chase.
Hmm?
Fred Boy Chase.
Oh,
Can you not say Fred Boy Chase?
Fred Boy Chase.
Type in the chat.
Oh.
Capital F. And type Molly.
Like this.
Say it like this, like I can see it from there. Boy with an eye. Cut Molly.
Oh.
E-Man Rich. No capital. Go up. Go up. Upgrades. I said upgrades. Tools. Overall. Building increase. The third one. Just building increase. The second one. That's what you get next.
Alright.
what do we do?
Looks like I have too many defenders.
Hold it. Oh no. Yeah? Yeah? Hold up. How long?
Huh?
How long is the thing?
Oh, 1 hour and 21 minutes. Yeah, I guess we can stop here for now. Yeah, you're wearing the Cody skin.
That Cody's thing.
Cody Rhodes skin. Alright, guys, well, we can stop here for now. So I hope you guys enjoyed me and my brother continuing through Candy Valley. And, well, got page 7 done and starting on a little bit on page 8. If you guys did enjoy this, please hit the thumbs up button, subscribe already, comment, shout back, and we'll see you guys next time. Till then, peace out. Bye, everyone.